So, I guess we could get the kitchen done first, since it's primarily the most expensive. We'll put 2 sinks down there. We'll put a fridge down here. No, we'll put the fridge here. There we are. And then we'll put 1 cooker here on the bottom. And actually, we'll put it on the side here, because it'll be easier to move it to the main sort of canteen area. That'll work out. It's just going to be a small kitchen for now. We don't need it to be huge. The only reason I made 2 sinks is because they were very cheap. Now we need a serving table, and we'll put that right here. Right there? Or do we want like 1 there? Or 1 here? I think we want 1 there and 1 there. I think that works out for us. And then we just want to have a very sort of simple place to eat. So we'll have a bench there, and then a... Now this bench and table thing's actually really awkward, I found anyway. So what we need to do is put a table there, and then another table here. And there we go, that works out for us. Now can we do the same on the other side? See, this is the problem I have with it, is that this bench here looks like it's actually part of the table. But then this one just won't, no matter what direction it goes. It's really annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. We will not go nuts over it. Not yet, anyway. So that's that. Serving table, benches and all that stuff. Now the showers need to be created. I like how when you hover over the area, it actually highlights what you can actually have inside of the sort of designated location. Obviously, if you hover over 2 areas, though, it's going to be a bit awkward. But yeah, that's pretty cool to see. I put a shower thing there, a drain there. I'll have 1 drain in the middle as well, just for... I mean, we don't actually need another drain in the middle because it stops water. It doesn't, like, slow it down or anything like that. But yeah, we'll just have 1 there because it will look neat. And we'll put 1 shower there, 1 shower there, and 1 shower up here, and 1 shower there. And then we'll put another one here, here, here. And do we want to go nuts with these showers right now? Kind of do. But I think it's kind of a stupid idea to do this because it's not exactly cheap. I'll put another shower there, another shower there. I mean, it's not, it's cheap. Like, it's very cheap to actually make showers in this game, but I don't know why I actually separate them as well. I don't have to. I can have the showers right next to one another, but I kind of like to keep that sort of separate. You know, keep them sort of secure. Okay, we don't want any awkward things happening, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Right, so the jail doors. Okay, yeah, this is where the money goes. So what we'll do is we'll have, do we have enough for that? Okay, we do. That's 1,000 per time here. So we actually need to get another grant here, which isn't great. They've actually locked the other grants because we own those ones. So we're a bit in a tight situation here. But what we can do is we can just make... We actually don't require a cell. We just need the holding cell to be done, and then we should be fine. So I guess we'll get that done. We'll just make 1 bench. We'll put that there, and then we'll make a toilet. There we go. And we'll make it on this side here. Like right here. We'll just make 2 toilets there. Okay, go mental. Go make your stuff and things. We can make another bench on this side as well, which is pretty cool to see. Look, all the showers and drains and stuff. Okay, the only problem now... Oh, I nearly fell back on my chair there. We actually need 2 chefs. Okay, that's where the problem lies now, because I can't afford 2 chefs. I can only afford 1. And we can't take out any more money, which means we're going to have to wait an entire year. Or an entire day. I'd imagine this is how much you get on a daily basis. Because you get an income rate per hour. So, I imagine that's how much we get. So, we're going to have to wait an entire day, basically. Until we can actually afford another chef. And then actually get the grant and the money we need to actually get this done. That's going to be a bit annoying. It looks like all of these cells have been created now, though. Well, all of the jail doors for them, that is. And now they're fixing all this stuffing. The holding cell's been done. A shower has been created. I think this one on this side has been created as well, which is nice to see. The cafeteria has been created, I think. Canteen, even. Kitchen has been created. Obviously, it needs light. This is poking out a bit there. I don't like that. It's in the wrong direction, that's why. Okay, then. So we need to... We just need to dismantle that. There we are. And change the cooker. We don't actually have funds for that, so you know what? For now... Oh, shit. Okay, it's too late. Well, I kind of screwed us a little bit more there, because I didn't intend to do that. And now we can't really... Oh no, we can place another cooker. Okay, so it goes in this direction. There we are. That works out. That would have been a problem. There we go. No, I put it in the wrong direction again. Okay, then I'm being very silly here. Okay, dismantle this again. I do apologize. It's very awkward to see from this direction, because I imagine the black part goes... Like, this isn't backwards, because the cable goes the other side, so... A bit awkward. But oh well. And then, we'll make the cooker again. This... See, look. All of the sort of settings in that lot are on this side. And this is the black bit, but... If I do it this way round, then it should stay at the wall. There you go, it does. I don't want it to poke out. That's basically the point there. I think it's the wrong way around still. It is still the wrong way around. Okay. Right, you know what? We're just doing the direction that the game says we should do it in. This has been a roller coaster of emotions. Continuity. We do not have it. There we are. And then we'll make the cooker there. Poking out. And the power, I think, is still poking out in that direction there. It's unfortunate. We'll think about it later. Okay, so we have everything but the 2 chefs that we need. So we need to actually get enough money for those. So I'll come back after we have enough money. Okay, and we're back so very close. 499, is that a joke? I've just noticed that the sort of power and water just sort of blinks in this weird sort of way. It's very weird. It's like one of those old sort of street signs, those rubbish ones that is like, oh, bar open. Zzz, 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 zzz. And like one of those things. Probably one of the letters is broken as well. Anyway, now we can hire a chef or a cook. There we are. Now our grant has been completed. Beautiful. 10 grand. That's fantastic. Okay. So now we should have the money to create the remaining cells. So we'll go ahead and do that. There we are. And we'll just make these... Excuse me, I just burped there. We'll just make these inner cells here. There we are. And we'll make these toilets on the sides. Oh, wrong place. Coherent. It must be coherent. And now we'll make a bed here. Beds are expensive as well, but yeah. I'm running out of money already. This isn't good. But we need to have cells, okay? We require them. There we are. Okay, so that should work out fairly well. Now what we can do is make this utility. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. So I guess... that is not good for us at all, is it? We can't afford to make all of these cells then. We can only afford to make 6 of them. So what we'll do is we'll go back to objects and we're going to have to remove all of those. Okay, removing all of those did not actually give us our money back. And I imagine we're going to have to pay for this again. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I guess it didn't give us our money back because we didn't start. Nope. Okay, so we've got them now. We've ordered them, so I guess we have no choice but to keep these. Money in this game. I think you need to start off with a little bit more because you can't make a decent looking prison. I mean, this prison doesn't look that great, don't get me wrong. It's just inconsistent. Maybe on the other side we need to make a room that's exactly the same size as the kitchen there, but... And then it would actually look sort of decent in some form. But it's not really safe. People are going to drill out of this left, right, and center, basically. I mean, I guess we do have these other cells that we don't actually need, but I'm just future-proofing ourselves, okay? Give me a break. I guess I didn't need to make all of this stuff. It doesn't really make sense. I'm just annoyed. Excuse me. Terrible. I'm just annoyed that the utilities cost significantly more than what I was expecting. I can't believe they cost that much each. I'm surprised I've actually survived in recent years on making this game. Then again, I think because I've finished one of our grants, we can get another one out. Oh, we can. Health and well-being, prison maintenance, general upkeep and maintenance of the prison grounds and port. Okay then, so basically groundskeeping in that lot. We'll take that money. I'm happy with that. So basically we just need to unlock all of those things. I am fine with that right now, as long as I can actually afford the utilities that we require to survive. So what we'll do is we'll put the water on this side here, and we'll put the power on this side. And yes, no, we'll put the power on this side, and we'll put the water on this side. There we are. And then we can make the, well, then we can make a pump going up here. There we are. And then we can do another pump going up here as well. There we go, that'll work out. And then we can make one going towards each toilet. At least the bloody pipes are really cheap. That's always good to see. There we are. And we'll have one going around all of these right here. There we are. I don't like it, like, connecting like that. That doesn't look like it makes much sense, in my opinion. So we're going to do that instead. Yep. There we go. There we are. Okay, and now we'll just do that. There we go, that makes more sense. Just in case we want to put more in other places. And now we need to do this. There we are. Any more? Any more? Oh, yeah. These toilets down here. There we go. And these toilets down here also need them. They've not been built yet, but they'll need them. They'll need them in the future. In the future. Okay, so I'm not too sure why I'm saying it in a weird, very, very stupid way, but, you know, that's sort of what you got to do these days. Yep. Now we still need capacitors. We'll build 2 of them. And then we'll build some electric cables going down here. And then, I actually don't like the cables going all the way down into a cell. That's not really what I want there. So what we'll do is we'll do this. There we are, that makes more sense. Not going through the showers. For some reason I feel like that's a bad thing. I don't know why I should feel like that's a bad thing. Mostly because it's a shower. Also I don't like them being near pipes, so it doesn't help as well. We'll have to work around that in the future. We'll have a cable going this way, and then going up here. There we are. And then we'll have a cable going down here. Going up this way. We won't need that one there. And the same over here. And that should work out for us. Well, for the most part. I can't imagine this area is going to have much going on. Maybe if we put some cables up here near the wall, that might power that area up, but it probably won't. Right. Go nuts. Okay, that's a lot of money. Well. Did we actually pay for these, or do we only pay for it when they get built up? I don't think we've paid for these yet. I think we had significantly less money than what we've been than what we have used up, even though creating 2 of these sort of systems here. Because that's how much they cost. Maybe that's how much they cost over time. You never know. That might be the case. Utilities, though, it's going fairly well. We're creating all this stuff here. Let's have another look here. Power is actually being generated around the whole prison now. Well, for the most part. It's still being generated around, though. Now they're just building the pipes, and now we should probably get some prison mates. Now, do we want low risk or normal risk? Normal risk we probably get more money from. High risk right now we can't really deal with because we don't have the proper sort of maintenance in our prison. So I think for now, what we should do is get a bunch of normal risks in here. Or maybe some low risks. You know what? For some reason, I just keep thinking low risks. And I kind of want a few low risk prisoners in these sort of cells here that are closer together. Before we actually have some normal risk prisoners. I don't know, though. I don't know. Okay? I'm not paid to know. I don't know. We'll get some low risks. 8 prisoners arriving in very, very short amount of time. That was very quick. There we go then. Now some prisoners are already arriving here. And they are low risk, so we don't have to worry about it too much. And we do need to hire probably 2 more guards. Probably more than that, actually. Yeah. 1 in there as well. And right now it's the shower time. But look at all these low risk prisoners. Look at what we got. We can't actually see who we got right now. We got Speed, though. Stevenson, Weston. I think, who's that? Rob Hunt. But what's his, like, sort of... Skittles? Oh, wow. Why do they call him Skittles? Obese with stealing Skittles candy. Waller has been in and out of the prison since the age of 3. Sentenced to 2 years for insider trading. He has a lot of family. And he's just been sentenced to prison for insider trading. Okay, then. Not for stealing. Okay, he's also low risk as well. I wouldn't say he's low risk. I think he's got like a hoarding problem going on there. Definitely when it comes to Skittles. So maybe we should watch out there. Also, getting these prisoners in wasn't exactly the best idea because now these guys are going to take ages to actually gather up all of these pipes and that lot. Not to mention they can go through walls when they're building that lot up. So maybe we should focus our time on them. And now, obviously, we don't have enough space for all of these prisoners. So what we'll do is we'll go back to low risk and take that off. So we've got 8 low-risk prisoners. We've got rooms for all 6 of them. For some reason, that one doesn't have a bed in it, so we're going to have to change that. There we are. And we'll obviously speed this up. Now, let's check out our regime. We actually need a warden to change the regime. Okay, then that's interesting. Does this still need power? I can't imagine it does, because it's very close to... oh, it probably needs a direct link. That's probably what's happening there. There we are. Have your direct link. And then that should all come on. Some lights have come on here. That's always good to see. The whole prison's coming alive. It's beautiful. Now what we need to do, though, is make a small sort of area down here where the warden can go, where all the officers can go. And that would be good to see. And then that will connect up to the kitchen and sort of the general wired up road here that's going to go up into this rubbish area. Sounds good to me. Sounds pretty good to me, actually. What we can actually do is instead we can make the fence along here, along this pathway, and then we can get rid of this fence there so we can actually have the rubbish sort of connected to us fairly well. So let's get some fences. Oh! Oh, shit, that's real. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm not just sure if anyone heard that, but there's a police car outside my house. They're not going to get me. It's next to another house. Just so you don't worry, I'm not like stolen anything. But that was quite sort of funny. That was very sort of well placed. Good timing there, police. For yeah. Anyway, destroy this fence here. There we go. And we should be fine. 2 of these guys are still in the holding cells, and this prison is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's foul. There we are. These cells are in creation as well, though, so we should be okay after they've been created fully. And it looks like the water's still not being pumped through. I think, yeah, they still haven't made these cables there. Okay, then. We'll worry about that later. That's sort of like a last resort for them, by the looks of it at the moment. The canteen has nothing going on because we have no food. So they're all just sort of like, this is bullshit. Keep thinking it's bullshit. I guess it's because we don't have any power. Actually, that's a good point. So we need to go to utilities. And change this so there's a direct connection to these 2 here. There we go. I do like that some sort of utilities, some objects in the game actually require direct connection with power. That's sort of a nice little gimmick. And then obviously everything else just requires a sort of a 5-block distance to a power cable, mostly lights, to actually work. Which is good to see. I like it. At the moment, though, they are building some of these cables. Hopefully they get them done soon, though, because at the moment it's yard time. Look at this yard time. It's fantastic. Lots of yard things happening right now. We do need, I think, a double jail door here, because I think it's too easy to escape right now. Well, then again, we do have a fenced-off entrance and 2 sort of gates here that have been blocked off. This is a bit weird. It's sort of synced into the abyss right now. Sort of weird to look at. Oh, well. And then, now the rubbish has been sort of cleared off there, so that's good to see. Some ringing noises there. Ringing. And it looks like we actually have some cells now for our prisoners, so maybe we can put them in there. Is that going to work? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's probably because it's eating time. Yep, it's getting close to feasting time. The food is nice and being cooked, though.